So this is my MIDI hack or workaround to get MIDI syncable input into Audulus. You're going to use Korg Gadget and using the Taipei Gadget to output notes, and that will produce a gate signal using the MIDI input tile in Audulus. So just before we go into Korg Gadget, we're going to see two things. We're going to see a velocity, which comes in, and that's the value being output at the gate out of the MIDI input tile. So switch over. There we're in Taipei, and you can see the length of the quarter notes. I'm just using one measure, repeating the looping in Korg Gadget. So that you can actually change the gate length there if you want. But we're going to show the velocity in a moment, and those lines going up are the velocity, and the maximum output of that is 0.99. So when we go to the MIDI input tile, I just lowered it there to show that you can do that. I think, yeah, leave that there, and it skips a note because the value out did not go above 1. So zoom in on the tile, the node expression, the expression node, and you can see it's the value in plus 0.3. And I did that, just showing the node there, and I did that because I had not knowingly reduced the velocity there. So I'm going to go back in, have a look at the velocity, and show that makes a difference. So I raise the velocity, and now you're getting all the notes. And we're going to show the signal path. So going from the MIDI input to the expression, and then the MIDI input to the expression, and then the expression node to the step sequencer input. And I try to sync it, but then it just plays the same note from the sequencer over and over again. So that's an issue. Not sure how to work around that. And then from the sequencer out to the complex VCO, and then going from the complex VCO to the node expression to the sync, complex VCO. I don't really think I need that. I'm not hearing any difference right now. That's another issue to look at. And the output from VCO to the VCF, and then the VCF to VCA, and then the VCA to the audio output module. Now, these analog ADSRs, they won't trigger properly if the value of the gate signal is not above 1 or above. So I had a problem with that. That's why I have the value node up there showing the values. So one thing I like about Audulus is the ability to use the tools in it to figure out why things don't work. Going back to Gadget, skipping a note there because the velocity is too low. Remember, the velocity goes to the gate signal in Audulus. There's a second note dropped. Bring back the other one. Bring that one. Yeah. Back to Audulus. Go back to Korg Gadget. Miss that note again. And it's being missed in Audulus. I'm going to go back to Korg Gadget and I think lower the tempo in a second. Yeah. So really lower the tempo, and I'm going to raise the tempo. Go to the max, Korg Gadget. I'm going to bring it all the way back down to a regular level, regular BPM. I'm just going to demonstrate the gate length. So, makers of Audulus, I'd like to see a more thorough implementation of MIDI input. Thanks.